All right, let's head outside. We've got some heat to talk about. We've also got a tropical storm. But before we do that, a big thanks to those of you who gave the gift of life today. It was our Pints and Paws blood drive. This was unique. It truly was unique. That is Samantha, who came out, told us her personal story of how a blood donor and a transfusion saved her life. And then part of the money raised, that's David, who also did the same, was diagnosed with leukemia, and blood donations are crucial in saving his life. But part of the donation today earned money for Canines for Warriors. So it was just multiple lives saved on so many levels today. Thank you for coming out to the Wonderland of the Americas Mall and our Pints and Paws blood drive. To the San Antonio International Airport, the colorful runways on a clear night. We've got 84, the stars are out. 89 is what it feels like. South and southeast wind keeping the dew point at 71. Still pretty tropical air out there. Afternoon highs today. You can see 91 Seguin, Gonzales. Some 80s on the map. That was LaGrange, Columbus, Hallettsville. But then you go to the west for a 100 at Del Rio, 92 Floresville, 92 in San Antonio, which is about where we should be in mid-June. 93 the normal, 104 lives as another year as the record high from 2011. Tomorrow morning, clouds usher back in, mid to upper 70s, but dry. And then the afternoon, nothing but sun and as hot as 95 to 96. So although it's only 3 to 4 degrees above seasonal average, it's going to be the humidity. So take a look at dew points. With these southeast winds pouring in, 70 plus, as high as 78 at Seguin and Gonzales, 79, 80. Rarely do you see 80-degree dew points. That is incredible. That is tropical air. Well, because of those kind of humidity figures that were waiting for us, it's going to feel this hot tomorrow afternoon. 111 in the city. Look at Pleasanton, as high as 118 tomorrow afternoon. And then again, we'll also hit triple-digit heat indices on Friday, but just not as extreme, 107 to 110 to the south. So weather impact alerts for both tomorrow and Friday. The impact being these heat indices, it'll be cranking up between 106 to 112. Stay hydrated, take the breaks. And it's, again, an important reminder on heat exhaustion going to heat stroke. When you stop sweating, when the headache is just a blinding pain. Body temp is going up to about 103. You know, it's just so important right now that you remember Project Cool. This is when we ask you to donate a brand new box fan to any San Antonio fire station. There are San Antonians, San Antonio's own, trying to get through this heat without AC. Maybe they can't afford to fix it. Maybe they don't even have it in their home. A fan can save a life. It truly can. A $25 box fan. And all you have to do is drop one off at a San Antonio fire station or even at the Guadalupe Community Center right across the street from Lanier High School. All right, to the radar. And I want to show you what we've got. This is the rain associated with Tropical Storm Arthur. It's way out to the east of the storm center. So displaced. In fact, you can see where it is moving into northeast Louisiana. Look at the storm center about 10 miles outside of Galveston right now. And when you see something like this, two indications here that you've got high wind shear in the Gulf, upper level winds are really strong. And then the other is that this is just not a strong system. It's a very weak system with everything getting displaced pretty far east. Winds are now down. It's actually post-tropical tonight because winds are down to 35. Pressure's at 1,000 millibars, and it's moving northeast at 9 miles per hour. There's going to be more rain with this system, but we're expecting this low to continue moving right up to Sabine Pass, probably not much farther east. Not a ton of rain even in southeast Texas. Remember, we're on the backside of this. Our best chance of rain is coming Friday night into Saturday with scattered showers in the forecast, but not much. I mean, even with those couple of days from now until next Tuesday, we'll stay under an inch of rainfall. 14-day forecast tomorrow and Friday afternoons, both weather impact alerts with dangerous heat, especially tomorrow. So please make sure you're hydrating and make sure if you have COPD or any respiratory condition, you should be inside tomorrow afternoon. The rain chance begins Friday, 40%, goes to 50% Saturday afternoon, 91. Remember, on Sunday, we usher in summer as we celebrate Dad. It's Father's Day, 93, and then we'll hold around 93 to 94 with some isolated rain chances heading into the final weekend of June. Nate Ryan after a quick break.